From ancient treasures to lost cities and hidden temples, the mountains offer a wide variety of strange discoveries that you won't find anywhere else. Travel with us through the mountainous regions of Nepal, Russia, the Congo, Peru, and many other places around the world as we reveal the strangest things found in the mountains. Number 1. The fortress city of Machu Picchu is one of the most charming discoveries made in Peru. This rock city was first discovered in 1911 by American historian and explorer Uaimh Bhinn. Since then, several fascinating discoveries have been made here, but perhaps the most exciting of them was the secret door discovered in 2010. It was French engineer Thierry Jamin who first noticed this boarded-up door in the urban section of Machu Picchu. Excited to discover what mysteries were hidden behind those doors, Jamin contacted French explorer David Crespi to investigate. Crespi brought with him special equipment that used infrared rays to scan through the thick stones so he could at least know what was hidden behind that stone door. When they finally scanned it, what they discovered was quite surprising. Crespi and Jamin had located a special mausoleum that could be accessed by a staircase that started right from that door. It was believed to be the final resting place of Pachacutec, the Inca ruler who ordered the construction of Machu Picchu. However, the icing on the cake was that they also discovered a treasure trove of precious metals inside the mausoleum. Their excitement could not be contained, and wasting no time, Crespi and Jamin sent requests for permission to remove the stones covering the door and examine what was inside the cave. Unfortunately, his request was denied. Machu Picchu authorities claimed that removing the stones would compromise the integrity of the entire structure, meaning the whole thing could collapse. And since they were not willing to take that risk, the excavation was cancelled. Number 2. At first glance, this may look like a mountain, but it is actually a 10 million ton rock known as La Piedra del Pinal or the Rock of Guatapi. This incredible monument is located near the border between Guatapi and El Pinal in Antioquia, Colombia. Rising more than 200 meters above the surrounding plains, Guatapi rock can be easily seen from afar. The rock surface is almost completely smooth, with a long crack running up and down one face. Over the years, a staircase of 649 steps has been incorporated into the rock, giving the appearance of a huge seam holding the divided rock together. Now, about the inscription on one of the sides of the rock, there is a quite interesting story behind it. Some time ago, the people of Guatapi decided to mark the rock with the name of their town. But while the project was underway, El Pinal residents, who also claimed the rock as their property, began protesting the painting. It wasn't long before a crowd formed and work stopped, but not before the G and the first stroke of the U had already been written. Number 3. The Great Pyramid of Cholula, in the ancient city of Puebla in Mexico, an enormous mountain has dominated the landscape for centuries, or at least that is what was thought. In reality, it is much more than a mountain. When Spanish explorer Hernán Cortés arrived at the ancient city, he took it with a firm hand, plundering it until almost no one was left to fight him. He then built a church on the top of this mountain, a church that is still there today. Unbeknownst to anyone, the mountain was actually hiding the largest pyramid in the world. Forget the Great Pyramid of Giza, this one is much bigger. For comparison, the pyramid in Egypt measures just over 230 meters at the base, with an original height of 138 meters, while the Cholula pyramid is 66 meters high, but measures a staggering 450 meters at the base. Although the Pyramid of Giza is noticeably taller, the sheer size of the Cholula pyramid surpasses the Egyptian monument effortlessly. However, the entire pyramid was made of mud, so over time it became covered with vegetation. Historians believe the construction took centuries to complete, with each generation adding their own architectural style to the monument. Today, it is recognized as the largest pyramid in the world, a monument so enormous that it was mistaken for a mountain. Number 4. The inland city of Lerén is located in the Sahara Mountains of Peru, at an altitude of 5,100 meters above sea level. It stands out as one of the most remote urban locations in the world. Most of its inhabitants work in the local gold mines scattered throughout the area. However, living conditions in the city are precarious, there is no sewage system, and garbage accumulates in the streets or is incinerated. The roads are full of dirt and waste. that the water and soil are contaminated with mercury, used by locals in gold extraction. Even the glaciers that supply the city with water are contaminated and melting due to mining activity, raising the local temperature. Unfortunately, these conditions have caused the death of local animals, and the river that runs through the city lacks fish. Number 5. The city of Whittier is located on the southern coast of Alaska, United States. Its distinctive characteristic is that 90% of its population resides in a single building called Pikes. This 14-story residential building used to be a military base in the decade 1950, but currently houses civilians. The city has a strategic relevance as a connection point, since a tunnel runs through it, connecting Alaska with other regions of North America. In addition, it has an important port dedicated to the transportation of goods, including fish and petroleum products, as well as an airport that connects it with other cities in the state. Number 6. Located in the province of Cádiz, southern Spain, Sentinel de las Bodegas is a charming town that stretches along the strait of the Triguero River. What distinguishes it from other places is its peculiar geography. Instead of being built on flat land or hills, Sentinel is wedged into low-lying terrain, surrounded by impressive cliffs and rock formations that rise above the city. This unique natural environment has inspired its inhabitants to artfully adapt rocks as an integral part of their architecture. In fact, many houses have roofs and walls formed by the rocks themselves, creating a truly picturesque and one-of-a-kind urban landscape. Walking through the narrow streets of Sentinel is like entering a fairy tale labyrinth, where each corner reveals a new visual surprise. In addition to its stunning natural beauty, the town is steeped in history and culture, with an atmosphere that invites visitors to immerse themselves in its traditional Andalusian charm. Thus, Sentinel de las Bodegas stands out as a destination that harmoniously combines natural beauty with human creativity, offering a unique and memorable experience for all those who are lucky enough to visit it. Number 7. On a daring journey to China's Sichuan province, and to the towering mountains where an intrepid adventurer faces the formidable challenge of conquering more than 8,000 steps. This arduous climb leads to the impressive Red Cloud Peak, a unique natural phenomenon, a rocky spire divided into two halves. For more than 500 years, this spire has housed two small Buddhist temples also called Red Cloud Peak, connected by a bridge that reaches to the sky. The mystery lies not only in the architectural marvel, but also in how the Buddhist builders transported the materials up this sheer vertical cliff, an achievement shrouded in enigma. Recent reinforcements ensure that the structures withstand the challenging winds at such altitudes. The temple at the top of the peak attracts drone enthusiasts, offering stunning views despite the gusty winds. For those who avoid a strenuous climb, the magnificence of the temple and the surrounding pristine nature can be admired without ascending the challenging steps. A fusion of ancient craftsmanship and modern ingenuity, this temple stands as a testament to history, mystery, and natural beauty. Join us for unparalleled views of this remarkable creation and the pristine wilderness that surrounds it, a reminder that some wonders are worth the trip, even if experienced vicariously. Number 8. Lurungar Buddhist Academy, dedicated to Buddhist teachings in China, was established in 1980 and eventually became the largest Buddhist university in the world. It houses approximately 40,000 monks and nuns, who study Buddhist teachings and perform various community services at the university. Despite its size, the academy attracts many students from all over China and the world. The academy buildings are characterized by the small red houses where the students reside, located on the slopes of the mountains. Although the academy has an electricity supply, it does not have a water system, so students must take water from wells to their homes. Number 9. The Hanging Temple of Hangshan in China. Boldly perched on a cliff within the Hangshan Mountains of China, the Hanging Temple or Shan Kong Temple exhibits the extraordinary ingenuity and resilience of humanity. Built more than 1,500 years ago during the Northern Wei dynasty, this architectural marvel defies gravity with its seemingly delicate location. The Hanging Temple has 40 interconnected rooms, linked by narrow walkways and wooden beams embedded in the side of the cliff. Supported by these robust structures and natural rock formations, the temple remains a firm place of worship for Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism, reflecting a rare harmony between major Chinese religions. Inside, Statues and works of art represent deities of these religions, illustrating shared spiritual values. This convergence of beliefs within a singular structure is a rare expression of religious harmony, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Hanging Temple attracts tourists willing to brave a steep, narrow staircase carved into the side of the cliff for a thrilling ascent. More than a natural architectural wonder, the Hanging Temple is a testament to human faith and determination overcoming adversity in one of the most extraordinary places chosen as home. Number 10. The Raketsbrück Bridge, also known as Devil's Bridge, is a historic bridge located in Kromelet Park in Germany, near the border with Poland. It was built in the 19th century, between 1860 and 1861, by Prince Friedrich Hermann. This bridge is famous for its unique architectural design as it is a thin basalt arch bridge that forms a perfect circle with its reflection in the water below. The bridge is located over a small lake and its design is intended to create a stunning optical illusion. When the water is calm, the reflection of the bridge in the lake creates a complete circle, making it a very photogenic and attractive place for tourists and photographers. Despite its fragile appearance, the bridge is solid enough to support the weight of people crossing it, although walking on it is currently prohibited to preserve its structure. Raketsbrück is a masterpiece of landscape architecture and is part of a larger park that includes gardens and additional architectural elements. The park is a popular tourist destination and the bridge is one of the most photographed places due to its unique beauty. Number 11. Pamukkale is a natural and tourist destination located in the province of Denizli, in southwestern Turkey. It is known for its white travertine terraces, formed by calcium and mineral deposits from hot springs that flow on the hillside. The name Pamukkale means cotton castle in Turkish, in reference to the bright white appearance of the terraces. The hot springs are rich in minerals and are known for their healing properties. Pamukkale is a popular destination among tourists who want to discover the unique beauty of the place and its therapeutic waters. The site is also home to the ruins of the ancient Roman city of Hierapolis, with temples, theaters, and baths dating back to the 2nd century BC. Pamukkale and Hierapolis were declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1998. The Turkish government has implemented conservation measures to protect the site, limiting access and monitoring water conditions. Pamukkale is a beautiful place that combines natural wonders and rich history, offering a unique experience to visitors. Number 12. The Jatayu statue, located in Kerala, India, is an impressive sculpture that commemorates an epic episode in Hindu mythology. It represents Jatayu, a gigantic eagle and friend of the god Rama. According to the legend of the Ramayana, Jatayu bravely tried to protect Sita, Rama's wife, when she was kidnapped by the demon Ravana. The statue is located at Chatimangalam, at the place where Jatayu is said to have fallen wounded after the fierce battle. This monument not only celebrates Jatayu's loyalty and sacrifice, but has also become a major tourist attraction. The majestic sculpture highlights India's rich mythological heritage and offers visitors the opportunity to immerse themselves in the epic of the Ramayana. Visiting the Jatayu statue is an experience that not only connects you with Hindu mythology, but also immerses you in the history and culture of the place. This stunning visual representation of Jatayu's courage and loyalty is a living reminder of India's rich epic tradition. Number 13. Gunjawamp is an archaeological site near Groton, Connecticut, in the United States. This place is famous for its numerous stone structures, although there is no agreement on their age or function. Several hypotheses have been proposed about its origin, from Native American constructions to European colonial constructions. One of the most striking hypotheses suggests that the Gunjawamp structures were built by Irish monks between the 6th and 8th centuries. This claim is based on the presence of similar structures in Ireland and the idea that these monks sailed across the Atlantic to avoid the Vikings. However, this claim lacks solid evidence and has been the subject of controversy among scholars. Number 14. Skellig Michael is one of 2 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the Republic of Ireland. This place is home to St. Fionnan's Monastery, one of the country's first foundations, located on a stunning rock off the coast of Kerry. The monks who lived at Skellig Michael prayed and slept in beehive-shaped stone houses, many of which still stand today. In the 10th century, the monks left the island and it became a place of pilgrimage and refuge for Catholics during the penal laws. To follow in the footsteps of the monks, it is necessary to climb 618 high and uneven steps. Getting to Skellig Michael can be difficult, but it is worth the effort. In addition to its rich history, the island has a tremendous abundance of avian life. The island has the second largest colony of gannets in the world. Number 15. Fingal's Caves, the fog that sometimes envelopes the island, 8 miles west of Mull in Scotland's Inner Hebrides, is as thick as the mists that hide the truth about Fingal. Approached from the water, Fingal's Cave seems too beautiful, too architecturally planned to be natural, a heart-shaped hole 42 feet high and surrounded by the same hexagonal basalt columns that line the Giant's Causeway in Ireland. North. It was one of Scotland's first tourist attractions. It is a meeting place for celebrities such as Wordsworth, Keats, and Cher. This is because Fingal's Cave has another feature which is reflected in its Gaelic name, Uaimh Bhinn, or the Music Cave. The crystalline acoustics created by the basalt columns and vaulted ceiling led Mendelssohn to compose his Hebrides Overture, a marvelous work of art,